Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. In this video I just wanted to give you an update. I've put the insulation in the roof. I've got an electrician in to do some power points for me, and the next stage is going to be boarding up the plywood on top of that. I've used some expanding foam to wedge the actual boards in on the walls. Unfortunately it's a lot harder work than I thought it was. The next stage is going to do a wooden floor, but I thought I'd just give you a little look-see of what I'm up to at the moment, and then after that point I'll show you the rest. So here we have the insulation board. As you can see, I've used some expanding foam in the gaps to basically wedge it in place. I did have a bit of a gap here which I've used expanding foam on, where the actual supports for the actual roof are, to just basically fill that gap up. I've got an electrician in, which obviously we're going to put a power point there. I need to show you where the cable runs through, and the plan is to put a pool table light there and have another standard fit in there to light the room. Obviously we've got another power point there and another one there, and I'll just show you the cabling as it goes up, and it's basically going all the way along there through that gap and along and eventually down. If you're wondering what I'm going to do here, I'm going to put a TV there, so that's why I put a TV coaxial socket there, and there's an aerial outside. But obviously I had to build a frame support for the actual mount for the TV, so I'll drill directly into there and I won't have to touch the concrete panels. And the reason I decided to do this video is a lot of people, the reason I decided to do a video on this is because there's very little on YouTube to show you how to do it. Essentially what you're doing is you're putting buttons on the actual panels on existing holes that are in there, and it is extremely strong. I'll try and just pull it, and it won't move. So we've got, as you can see, the roof is quite low, and that's a problem because I'm 6 foot high and I've only got about maybe 2-inch gap. I keep thinking I'm going to hit the roof every time I walk in here. So obviously I can't build the wooden floor too high because of that. So the idea is we're going to put these battens on the concrete floor. We're going to fit some 18mm plywood on top of that for the floor. I decided to use the offcuts of the insulation boards to try and basically, you can see I've got it running all the way along. And what I did was cut pieces. I didn't bother measuring it, I just did it freehand, by eye, and in the gaps I used expanding foam to wedge it in so it's complete and it's quite sturdy. I think I've done a quite good job there, but I just wanted to show you that you can use bits of boards to make a whole wall up if you don't have any full boards lying around and you've got offcuts of bits and pieces. You can basically put them together to fill an entire wall up. My next problem is going to be these gaps at the edges of the garage. How do I insulate it is going to be the problem. I may decide to use expanding foam for that, or I may decide to get some more offcuts and use what I've got remaining. However, I just wanted to give you an overview where I'm at the moment, and in the next video you'll get to see where I'm at. I hope you found this